Welcome, one and all, to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. Listen, what a fantastic audience. I assume everybody had a great weekend? Everybody have a good one? I did. I had a fantastic one. The president had a busy weekend, or rather his thumbs did, because the leader of the free world tweeted 25 times. I never thought I'd say this, but he should golf more. Now, Trump hit on a variety of subjects with the tweets, but one that really seemed to have stuck in his craw was a New York Times article called "Michael Cohen has said he would take a bullet for Trump, maybe not anymore." Yeah, I don't think he'll take a bullet. At this point, my money is on Russian poisoning. The Times believes Cohen might flip because, according to longtime Trump associate and evil Elton John, Roger Stone, Donald goes out of his way to treat Cohen like garbage. Yes, Trump treats his friends like garbage, as opposed to Trump's wives who go into the recycling bin. Wow. Now, the Times... That's nice. Allegedly. Now, the Times says that particularly hurtful to Mr. Cohen was the way Mr. Trump lavished approval on Corey Lewandowski in a way that he never did for Mr. Cohen. Make it the first time anyone has ever said, "I wish I was more like Corey Lewandowski." But despite, or maybe because of this, I don't know, Cohen desperately tried to help the Trump campaign. Before the election, he showed Trump photographs of Bill Clinton and a mixed-race man who alleged, without any evidence, to be the former president's illegitimate son. Mr. Trump knocked the papers away, angrily telling Mr. Cohen to get that out of my face. Wow, that means there is a conspiracy theory that Donald Trump does not believe. Look, Mike, come back when you have something real, like Ted Cruz's father killing JFK, okay? The second gunman was Rosie O'Donnell. Okay? But Cohen was so desperate to please Trump that he went so far as to approach Melania to try to apologize for the pain he caused her with a payment to Stormy Daniels. I'm sorry I paid off a porn star for your husband. It's just that he told me to do it, and I wanted to. That woman is a saint. The article seems to have gotten under Trump's extremely loose skin because he tweeted, "The New York Times and a third-rate reporter named Maggie Haberman, known as a Crooked H flunky, who I don't speak to and have nothing to do with." Hold on, have nothing to do with? Someone better call the Secret Service because here she is with Trump. The accurate reporting is coming from inside the White House. Get out of there! Get out of there! Trump continued by saying that Haberman and the New York Times are going out of their way to destroy Michael Cohen and his relationship with me in the hope that he will flip. They use ... non-existent sources and a drunk, drugged-up loser who hates Michael, a fine person with a wonderful family. Never, ever doubt Trump's commitment to end the opioid crisis. One drunk, drugged-up loser at a time. And it goes on. Michael is a businessman for his own account lawyer who I have always liked and respected. Most people will flip if the government lets them out of trouble, even if ... it means lying or making up stories. Sorry, I don't see Michael doing that, despite the horrible witch hunt and dishonest media. So what Trump is saying here is, Cohen's a good guy, and this is all a witch hunt, unless he flips, in which case he's a liar, and I've never met him. I don't... Who is Michael? Have you met this guy? I don't know this Michael. Who is... I
I don't. Who is I land the plane. Let's bring it in.
The Times wasn't the only one in Trump's Twitter crosshairs this weekend. He also tweeted,
The Washington Post said I refer to Jeff Sessions as Mr. Magoo and Rod Rosenstein as Mr. Peepers. This is according to people with whom the president has spoken. There are no such people. And I don't know these characters, just more fake and disgusting news to create ill will.
Trump definitely knows these old TV characters. I don't know why he's denying it. Unless, oh my God, Donald Trump had sex with Mr. Magoo. Yeah. Yeah. But the earlier thing, like that, with the these, and like that. On the fly is what that is. Another big Trump story he tweeted about this weekend was the release of James Comey's memos last Thursday about Comey's meetings with Trump. After every meeting, Comey was so disturbed he would write down immediately what happened in a memorandum. There are some juicy details in these memos, like the February 2017 meeting in the Oval Office in which Trump told Comey,
the hookers thing is nonsense.
but added that Vladimir Putin told him that Russia had
some of the most beautiful hookers in the world.
Well, that explains Russia's latest tourist slogan, Russia, come for the hookers, stay because you've been poisoned. But, wow. That will nurse you back to health. But here's the thing, when Trump said this, he actually had never met Vladimir Putin. So how did he hear about this hooker thing? Putin had said they had the best hookers in the world on TV.
You know, it's hard for me to imagine that he went to a hotel to meet with women who are very liberal towards social responsibility, although ours are undoubtedly the best in the world.
Mr. President, just because somebody is talking on your TV, it doesn't mean they're talking to you. Unless it's Fox and Friends. Or me right now. Comey also says in the memos that Trump joked about his plan to find White House leakers by putting reporters in jail.
They spend a couple of days in jail, make a new friend, and they are ready to talk.
Well, it's not the worst idea. With reporters in jail, at least Trump will have someone to dictate his memoirs to. But Trump... He'll be in jail with him. But Trump... Thank you. Trump responded to the memos, tweeting,
James Comey illegally leaked classified documents to the press in order to generate a special counsel. Therefore, a special counsel was established based on an illegal act. Really, does everybody know what that means?
I actually don't know what that means. But I do know how to spell counsel, and that ain't it. How can he not know how to spell the title of his arch nemesis? That's like the Joker saying, I'll get you, Bam-Tan. That makes sense. Bam-Tan, Bam-Tan. I've never seen that. But for my money, Trump's weirdest tweet of the weekend was,
Sylvester Stallone called me with the story of heavyweight boxing champion Jack Johnson. His trials and tribulations were great. His life complex and controversial. Others have looked at this over the years. Most thought it would be done, but yes, I am considering a full pardon.
Now, personally, I'm in favor of this. Jack Johnson was the first African-American heavyweight boxing champion who, in 1913, was convicted of taking his white girlfriend across state lines, which was a clear violation of the Black Guy Doing Anything Whatsoever Act of 1889. But the timing of this tweet is a little odd, because Trump's call with Sly Stallone happened probably close to a month ago. So why is Trump bringing this up now?
Hey, not for nothing, Michael Cohen. But see how easy it is for me to pardon people? Just keep your mouth shut and you will be off the hook in like 100 years.
And how would a call between Trump and Stallone even go?